Hello and welcome once again to this new tutorial. I'm going to show you what you have to do to draw parts, components, objects uh, in two dimensions using software in your computer. Okay, we are going to use this program. As you can see here in your virtual classroom, you have a link to download CADStd Lite. CAD stands for Computer Aided Design. Okay, so click here. Here again, you have a Pro version in case you want to buy this program, but we are going to use the free version. So click here, download. Here you have to type your email. Notify, no, I prefer not. Okay, download. So here you have the file. After a few seconds, you can click to install the program. So yes, you want this app to change things in your computer. Okay, this will install CADStd Lite 377. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Next. Okay, I agree. Install. The usual thing to do when you are installing a program. Okay, now run, finish. Okay, here we have a wizard. Click cancel, and first of all I want you to change the settings, the paper settings firstly. Okay, so we are going to use an A4. The orientation will be portrait. Okay, the scale 1:1. Okay, more things. Dimension settings. Unit type. Instead of inches, we are going to use millimeters. Text style, not between, but a line above undivided dimension line. Okay, so the number will be above the dimension line. Angular, here the accuracy 0, 0, 0. Okay, the type of arrow, this one. Okay, more things. Finally, we are going to set the grid. 4 millimeters, 4 millimeters. Okay, the grid consists of these tiny dots you can see here. Okay, so the distance from one to the next will be 4 millimeters. So doing this, the pattern will be the same you have in your notepad. Okay. Okay, now time to draw. We are going to draw the object. You can zoom in. Okay, here for example, that's it. We are going to use another layer for the drawing. This one, for example, the layer number 1 in yellow. The layers are kind of transparent paper to draw things, so you can show some of them or hide other ones. So imagine, for example, you want to show your drawing without dimensions. To do so, you have to draw the object in one layer and the dimensions in another layer. I'm going to show you that maybe after finish the main drawing, okay? Maybe it is not so important. So click here to draw a line, click here, pay attention to this command bar here, line vertex. So the program is asking for the next vertex of the shape you are drawing, okay? So count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then click here, okay? So the program is still asking for the next vertex, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, two more, 8, okay? Now 2, 4, 6, 8, click here. 2, 4 downwards, click here, click here, and then right click, okay, to finish this. You can press escape in your keyboard to finish completely and exit. So now this is the front view. Now we are going to draw the left side view. To do so, you can use this command rectangle. For the gap now could be, for example, two, why not 4 squares? So click here, and now you have to count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and another 12. So you have to click the first corner of your rectangle. In this case, it is a square, and then the second corner. That's it. So you only have to add one more line here, like this, click and click. And remember, right click. And right click again or escape to exit. So you can use another command. So I'm going to do the same again, rectangle, remember the same gap, 4 squares, in this case I'm using, okay, scroll down a little bit, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, that's it. Now click line, click here, and click here, right click, right click. Okay, this is the top view, this is the front view, left side view. Now the dimensioning. We are going to use another layer, for example, layer number 3 in green. So click here. If you hover around this button, you can read dimension vertical. So click here, this corner, click this corner, oh sorry, dimension vertical, now, okay. Click here, and then remember 1, 2, 3 must be, 3 squares must be the distance from the part to the first dimension line, okay? So click here, that's it. Remember, the number must be center between the arrows. Okay, another vertical dimension. Click here, now click here, this corner, and now this dimension must be here, okay? 2 more squares away from the part. So this is the height. Click here, dimension horizontal. click this corner, click this corner, 3 squares must be the gap, remember, click here, okay, that is the depth. Finally, we can draw the width of this here and the overall width remember, don't cross lines if possible. Here you are. Okay, so now you have to write the text. Okay, here you have to type views. For example, here. Okay, and then you can click to choose the orientation for this text. But here, imagine, oh, sorry, we have to change this. So, change text. Can you see this button? If I hover around this button, I can read change text. So, click here, and then you can type the missing W, like this. That's perfect. But I wanted to add this title in the other layer, the number 1 in yellow. So I can solve that. If you hover around this button, change layer, you can click here, then right click, and then choose the layer for your object. Okay? Okay. As you can see now, views is in another layer, so you can edit and change properties of things. That is one of the advantages of computer ID design. Okay, but now here I want to move everything a little bit downwards because here the margin is too short. So I'm going to do so. Move this button, as you can see, and now I can do this, okay, to take everything inside this window. Okay, as you can read here, move select entities, okay, now right click, and now the program is asking from, click here, and then click here, escape, that's it. More things. I don't want you to use scales in this computer ID design. So we are not going to use scales. And but I want you to write the number of the part. So we are going to change the layer. Okay, now we are in layer number 1. We are going to click here to add more text, and here I'm going to type part 1. Okay. Okay, here, and then for the orientation, I click here. That's it. Part 1, views, dimensioning. Now, the cabinet projection. First of all, I'm not going to write the title. I'm going to draw the projection first. So, for example, I'm going to use this command, copy copy, and then you have to choose what you want to copy. Click, 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 click. Okay. Did you finish? Then right click. And now the program, as you can see here, is asking from, okay, from. Here, click to here, for example. Right click. Now, click here, line, and then remember you have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diagonal lines, 6 squares. Okay, so click and 4 squares to the right, and finally here. Right click, I'm going to zoom in, okay, like that. And now, for example, I want to copy instead of choosing line to draw another line. I'm going to copy this one. Right click, and now click here, from here to here, from here to here, click, click. That's it. Right click, and finally line, click, 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 click. That's all. Right click. Okay, text, click this button and type cabinet projection. Okay, click here. This is the orientation. Click again. Okay, finished. Because I don't want you to draw the isometric projection using this program. Okay, I think it is too difficult for you. So it is finished. So as I was telling you before, for example, imagine you want to show the part without dimensions. You can click here and then make the layer number 3 invisible. Okay, like this. Okay, so you can see the part without dimensions. So we are using layers because it is very useful in case you want to show or hide certain things in your drawing. Okay, okay, click again here. Okay, so after doing this you have to click here in this menu bar, and in this drop down list choose save. Save, you can save it anywhere, I don't mind, and the name of your file must be 1. Okay, then save it, and you have to upload this file to the virtual classroom. Okay, okay, so see you next time, maybe in another tutorial. See ya, bye.